Come on, everyone, this way.
Barack, slow down.
We don't have time to slow down. Can't you hear the siren?
Yes, but we don't even know what's happening. And I think it would behoove us to not run around willy-nilly like everyone else is.
Very smart friend, Donald.
I agree with Donald-san too.
I'll do whatever the Fujis are doing.
Fine, then what do you think we should do?
For starters, we should check if any bars are doing end-of-the-world promotions, because I'm far too sober to be dealing with any of this right now.
Donald, be serious.
Fine. I just wanted to lighten up the mood, but if you're going to get on my ass about it, then my real suggestion is before anything else, we should return to the hotel. We can regroup with the rest of Joe's school and see if they have any information about what's happening.
Very smart friend, Donald.
God, I didn't even think about Joe. I hope he's okay.
Don't worry. Friend Joe managed to survive the Cretaceous-Paleogene extinction event, so I'm sure he can survive this.
He survived what? Isn't that what killed off the dinosaurs?
Fujis, today is not the day for you to come to terms with the biological horror that is Joe. Just forget it.
Oh, okay.
Let's get going, friends. The hotel awaits.
Joe, pal, I hope you're safe.
Donald, Barack-kun, Josuke. AI presidents, AI presidents.
Rob, please let me fly the helicopter. I want to do a loop-de-loop.
George, take care of this idiot or I'm gonna crash us into the water.
All right, Todd, that's enough. Let Rob focus on flying.
But George, I think I do a good job. And I've been practicing making helicopter sounds with my mouth, so I'm pretty much halfway there.
Whatever you say, buddy. How about this? If you agree to keep quiet, I'll let you have another pack of Starburst gummies.
No fooling? Okay, George, you can trust me. I'll be quieter than a church mouse. And not just the regular church mice. I mean the ones who my pastor said were taking a nap inside the snappy thing with the cheese.
Jesus, how does Todd even tie his shoes in the morning?
I don't. I have Velcro.
Figures.
So, Captain, what's our status? How far are we from land?
George, I'm not your captain. I'm more of your god. So drop the weird military speak or whatever.
Sorry, it's just being in a helicopter brings me back to my Air Force days. Those were some fun times, me and the other airmen, messing around, doing drills by day and playing spin the bottle by night.
Yeah, that sounds like the Air Force to me. Anyway, to answer your question, we should be landing in the Chubu region in only a few hours.
Chubu? And how far is that from Japan?
Todd.
Come on, Rob. Let's give him this one. Do you really think the average American would not have asked the same thing?
Fair enough. Then, from our landing site, we need to locate the closest train station. I'm guessing it will be Kanazawa. From there, we can take the bullet train to Tokyo and meet up with the idiots. I can't believe we're actually going to ask them for help.
Dang, it all sounds pretty easy. That bullet train sure is a marvel. Imagine if we had some of those in America. It'd really open everything up and bring people all over.
Yeah, it'd be a nightmare.
What do you mean?
Let's just put it this way. There's a reason some people are abandoned in isolated rural communities. For example, imagine if 10,000 Todds suddenly showed up in Washington, D.C.
There's more than one Todd? Are they my clones? Or am I the clone?
Well, Todd, you see...
George, there's no point discussing this, and I need some peace and quiet. So just let me focus on flying for a while.
Okay, does anyone have ideas on where Joe may be?
Donald, I just thought of something. Okita-san, Soda-kun, and Oda-sensei are out there somewhere too. Maybe their flight got canceled, or God forbid this all went down when they were in the air, but they also might be wandering through Okinawa.
Fuck me, I forgot about them. Why do we have to be so popular with so many friends? Okay, there's no way we can do everything, so let's split up. Fuji's and Maki-chan, you all go look for Joe. I'd suggest trying to see if there's a nearby nursery or playground to start.
Okay, Donald-san.
Haresh, you're in charge of locating our auxiliary friends. And if you find them, tell Soda-kun that I've always loved him, but like in a heterosexual way.
Heterosexual love between men is a beautiful thing.
Damn right it is. Meanwhile, Barack and I are going to get the lay of the land down here. We'll meet back up in the lobby later tonight. Stay safe out there, everyone.
Donald, now that we're alone, there's something I want to ask you.
Seriously, Barack? Now is not the time for this, but whatever, I admit it, I had diarrhea in the ocean. It's not my fault, though. I think it was the tilapia I had on the plane. There was no way it was fresh.
No, that's not what I meant. I was going to ask, this is hard to say, to be honest.
I see where you're going with this, and I'm offended at your terrible timing, but I'm nothing if not honest. Yes, I also had diarrhea in the cab. I'm sure you noticed the smell, but I shoved it between the seats, so I thought I got away with it. I guess not.
Donald, what the fuck is wrong with you? This isn't about diarrhea. This is about the end of the world.
The end of the world?
Yeah, that's what this is, isn't it? We like to turn a blind eye, but look at the way everything is going. Between the Middle East and what Kim's doing, not to mention the second season of Rings of Power. The writing has dried on the wall, and the apocalypse has been peeking its head around the corner for a while.
Buddy, I don't like hearing you talk like this.
How should I talk? We're surrounded by chaos and sirens. Don't pretend you don't know. Those are missile sirens. Maybe they haven't hit yet, but they've come. And I have a feeling they'll continue to come.
Maybe I recognize the sirens, sure, but it could be a false alarm. We don't know anything for certain. Let's just ask around a bit.
Josuke, are you here? It's us, the Fujis.
Josuke, where are you?
Well, I guess he's not on this floor either.
I guess not. Hey, Fujis, can we take a break for a minute? There's something on my mind.
Sure, what is it, Maki-senpai?
This whole thing, I don't know what's happening, but it makes me worried. It makes me worried that what if this is it for us?
Oh, we can't say we aren't afraid to, but when things seem bad, you have to stay positive, right?
Yeah, but there's no reason you can't be positive while also being prepared.
What do you mean, prepared?
If you knew you were about to die, isn't there anything you'd want to do? Like some act you've never done before, even if it's only once?
Maki-senpai, are you suggesting that we...
Please, Fujis, take me.
Did it take you?
I want my first time to be with you. And it looks like it'll be my last time as well.
Maki-senpai, isn't this all a bit sudden? We weren't expecting this. We don't know what to say.
Say yes, Fujis, and we'll go to your room right now, and I'll...
Excuse me, what is going on here?
Shirakawa-sensei, it's nothing. We are just looking for our friend Josuke, we promise.
Josuke? You wouldn't mean Baidanu Josuke, would you?
Yes, we do. Have you seen him?
I have, just earlier in fact. I told him in no uncertain terms that he is never to return to our school again, and I fired that neglectful Aoki-sensei for allowing an imposter in her class.
Imposter? What do you mean?
Josuke-kun is not one of my students. He has never been enrolled at Hayazaki High School. It seems he was just there to make romantic overtures to Aoki-sensei. But from what I overheard, she kicked him to the curb when she found out. Serves him right.
I can't believe it. Josuke must not only be alone, but very sad right now too. We need to find him. Come on, Maki-senpai.
Okay, Fujis, but can we make a stop at your room real quick first?
Goodness, those four look like trouble too. I think that once we get back to Tokyo, Hayazaki High School is going to need many changes.
Ba bum a bum bum ba bum a bum bum ba bum a bum bum ba dang a dang dang ba ding a dong ding blue moon blue.
Oji-san, I don't mean to sound rude, but what on earth are you doing right now?
He's clearly having a stroke, probably from seeing some nice titties. Point them out, Oji-san. I want a look.
Oh, what? Where am I? Who are you people, and where's the band?
The band?
Whoa, that was weird. Sorry, gents. I kinda lost myself for a second and thought it was 1961 again. And I was part of the Marcells, singing the bass line of their hit song Blue Moon.
That was supposed to be singing?
I know what you're gonna say. You thought it was the voice of an angel. But no. It was just the dulcet tones from my finely tuned larynx.
You're crazy, old man.
Is friend Oda-sensei out there? It is I, your best buddy Harish. What about you, friend old man? Or friend Sota? At last I have found you, friends. It is a miracle.
Dang. And I thought they said Indians weren't packing much. Clearly, the rumors were wrong.
Hi, Harish. I'm really glad to see you. First, we got completely turned around looking for the hotel. Now there's this siren going off and people are panicking.
Don't worry, friend Sota. Harish will protect you. And I have a message to pass along from friend Donald. He said he's always loved you.
Really, Donald said that?
In a heterosexual way.
Oh, I guess that makes sense. Well, it's still good to run into you. What's going on? We've tried asking around about these sirens, but no one seems to know anything.
Unfortunately, we are in the dark as well. The sirens caught us unawares and separated. Friend Joe is probably off alone somewhere and the Fujis and Maki-chan are looking for him. This may be of interest to you, Oda-sensei, because Maki-chan has a very small bathing suit on and I know titties are right up your alley.
Hell yeah, Harish. I can't wait to see.
Barack and Donald meanwhile are together trying to find answers about the siren.
Huh. Well, that all sounds good to me. At least as good as it can get right now. Can you lead us back to the Hotel Haresh? My legs are killing me and I want to wash off some beer that Okita-san spilled on me in the bathroom earlier.
Don't lie to yourself, Sota-chan. You know that wasn't beer.
Damn, things aren't looking good. People are still in a panic. Both TV and cell service is down, and no one can give us a straight answer on what's even happening. Some say it's aliens, some the return of the Soviet Union, and others say it's Jimmy Carter changing into his final form.
It can't be that last one. Jimmy always tells me it'll be at least another 10 years before he transforms.
What, did he really say that?
No, but I had nothing else to contribute to the conversation.
I hope the others are having better luck than us. If something happened to any one of our friends, I don't know what I'd do, especially if it were Joe.
Did someone just say the name Joe? Get out of here with that. I never want to hear that name again.
Huh, did that voice sound familiar to you too, or was it just me?
No, I think it was...
Josuke-kun, you big dumb idiot face. You told me you loved me, but how come you got me fired from my job then? Doesn't sound like love to me.
Aoki-san, I can't believe we've run into you. Have you seen Joe anywhere?
Not since earlier, and I hope I never see him ever again. Not him or his stupid, beautiful face.
I see you've been partaking of the devil's nectar.
So what if I have? It's not your business.
Aoki-san, what did you just say about Joe? We're looking for him, and we can't find him anywhere.
Turns out that moron was just pretending to be a high school student. But I'm guessing you, as his friends, knew that already.
We may have had a hunch he was a tad over high school age, yes.
Well, our principal found out, got really mad, and blamed me for it. Now I'm out of a job.
I'm sorry to hear that, and once we're back to Tokyo, we'll do everything to help you out. But please, do you have any idea where Joe may be?
What do I care? Maybe he's in his fucking room.
His, room, huh?
Did you not think to check there or something?
No, but in our defense, this night has been very stressful.
Wow, you two are just as dumb as him. Whatever, the bartender cut me off. So I'm gonna find somewhere else to drink. See you imbeciles later.
Barack, how did we not think of checking the room? Be honest with me, are we, I shouldn't say it, but it starts with an R.
Yeah, I don't know, probably. Let's just head to the room and pray Joe will be there.
Kim, you worthless piece of shit. I get you a date with Minnie Mouse, and this is how you repay me?
I never ended up hitting it off with Minnie. She was boring as fuck, Bill.
Mr. Bill, what are you going to do to us?
You five are gonna fry. Maybe I'll use a brazen bull, or maybe I'll send you out Joan of Arc style, but regardless, I know there's gonna be fire involved.
That's dumb. Fire is definitely not the worst way to die. If you want us to suffer, you should choose something more intense.
Yeah? Like what?
Well, I don't know exactly. What about...
Dave, why the fuck are you giving him execution ideas?
He asked me a question. What do you want me to do? Not respond? That wouldn't be very polite.
Dave is right, boss. Not acknowledging people can have long-term psychological effects on them. And with the rise of internet culture, simply ignoring people, often in the form of ghosting, has become more prevalent than ever. I, for one, applaud Dave on his willingness to engage with people even in potentially uncomfortable situations.
You know what will be far more uncomfortable, Matthew? When Dave suggests some horrible method of death, like electrocution, inside a nuclear reactor, while sharks attack us from the ceiling.
Ceiling sharks, boss? Don't be ridiculous. That could never work.
No, I think he's onto something. I can see an angle there. All right, scratch the fire. We're doing ceiling sharks.
Fuck me.
Why are you scratching the fire? I don't see any signs around here saying you can't have fire around ceiling sharks.
You know, you're right.
Oh God, stop helping him.
Boss, I'm not the one who suggested ceiling sharks. That's on you.
I was being sarcastic. I didn't think...
Stop it, everyone. You shouldn't fight. Whether it be by fire or ceiling sharks or maybe some kind of over-engineered trap like out of the Saw franchise.
Now that's an idea.
Damn, I'm doing it myself now. Well, what I was saying is our deaths are pretty much guaranteed at this point, and we should at the very least use our remaining time alive to achieve some measure of peace.
Jesus, Kim, the years have made you lame, but peace away, I guess.
Bill, I just want to ask you one thing. What do you plan on doing with my country?
You want to know? Well, I might as well tell you. I figured at first that I should reduce it to ash, but then I thought, hey, here's this nice place, lots of obedient workers, a couple of cool mansions, and Elsa and Anna of Arendelle live super nearby. I should make use of this. So I'm taking control of this country myself. Say hello to North Korea's new supreme leader, boys.
And the war, what about that?
The war continues. Taking control of Asia may have very well been the one good idea you had in your pathetic little life, Kim. If it had a flaw, it was that you thought too small. Sure, Japan managed to shoot down our first volley of missiles, but I have plenty more where those came from. And their collapse will mark the completion of your mission and the beginning of mine. North Korea shouldn't just control Asia. It should control the world. And I'll see that it does.
What do you have to say now? I told you I could fly a helicopter, Rob.
Todd, the ecological damage your landing has done to this beach will surely take tens of millions of years to be rectified.
I don't know what a lot of those words mean, but it sounds like you're proud of me. Thanks, Rob.
It seems like cell service is down. That makes sense, but I wish we could give the boys a heads up that we're going to be showing up soon.
Have you had your phone this whole time?
I personally like it that way. The looks of terror in the eyes of those three will make all the headaches I've suffered so far worth it.
Rob, are you sure you're the good guy here?
Good is a subjective term. Now we need to go find a train station.
Joe, are you in there?
Oh, hi, Barack-san, Donald-san, we found Josuke.
Damn, the Fujis beat us. I told you we didn't have time to stop for food.
Barack, how were we supposed to pass up Okinawan pizza? Sure, it was terrible, but it's an experience we'll be talking about for the rest of our lives.
Guys, Aoki-sensei,
We heard, pal, and we're sorry.
I screwed things up so much. For the first time, I loved a woman, truly loved her, and all I did was hurt her. How am I supposed to live with myself?
Joe, I've hurt my fair share of women.
Is that really how you want to begin that sentence?
Yikes, you're right. Good catch. I'll put it this way. People out there say that if you love someone, you can't hurt them, but they're a bunch of rom-com blinded losers. The truth is, it's much easier to hurt someone when you love them, because that love makes you want to do anything and everything you can to make them and yourself happy. But sometimes you can do too much, and that's when things blow up in your face.
So what do I do? How do I fix this?
That's a hard question, and the short answer is you don't. The tighter you hold on and the more you force things, the worse they get. It's not quite, if you love someone, let them go, but it's close. It's more like, if you love someone, you need to trust them to decide if they need to go.
But I don't want Aoki-sensei to go. I want her to stay. I want her to stay with me forever.
I know you do, buddy.
God, how will I ever take this?
Hey, Barack-san, Donald-san, can we talk to you out in the hallway for a second?
Sure, Fujis, what is it?
We'd prefer to explain it in the hall if you don't mind.
You're acting kind of weird, but I guess so.
Fujis, what do you need to talk with them about?
Oh, it's nothing, guy stuff, like our prostates or whatever. Just stay here and don't follow us or listen at the door. Okay, Maki-senpai?
Okay, I guess.
So, Fujis, what is this about? Do you want us to check your prostates? If so, that sounds like a job for Barack. He has the long, thin fingers of a pianist, while my thick, masculine ones would likely hurt too much. Unless, of course, that's what you're after.
No, we don't need either of your guys' fingers in us. This is actually about Maki-senpai.
Oh, did she dump you guys? Damn, with Joe and now you, it's like we're in Heartbreak Hotel.
No, it's not that.
What is it then?
Well, while we were searching for Joe, she started talking about how it feels like the world might be ending, and that it could be a good idea if we do certain things because we might not be able to for much longer.
Can you spell it out more?
Sure, it's like the sort of things young people sometimes say they wish they could have done when they're about to die in movies.
Is this a reference to the swimming speech in War Games? Because what Michael Broderick should have really wished he could have learned to do was drive.
No, it's something a little more...
Fujis, just spit it out already.
Fine, Maki-senpai suggested that we get intimate.
Fujis, you're telling me that dime piece offered to let you stick it in?
In a word, yes.
Well, what the fuck did you bring us out here for then? You just trying to brag because I'll have you know I've had relations with 6 different women in my time on this space rock, and their average attractiveness is a 7.2.
Only 6? Haven't like at least 20 women said they've had affairs with you?
Yeah, I paid them to say that to up my street cred. Did it work?
Not really.
Damn.
Guys, can we focus on our problem here?
Fujis, what exactly is your problem? Do you not like Maki-chan or something?
No, we like her a lot, but the thought of being with her is very scary. She's the hottest girl in school, and we're just some nerds who share one name. What if we're bad at it or something, and it makes her hate us?
That's a genuine possibility.
Donald.
What? I'm being honest.
Fujis, you see, as a black man, I've never had this problem, but...
Hey, wait, do you hear that?
Are you talking about the air conditioner?
Exactly. No, I thought you were going to ask here what, and I kind of jumped the gun in responding. My bad. Anyway, the sirens stopped.
Damn, you're right. Maybe there's some news. Let's round everyone up and head down.
This just in. Hi, I'm News Blackman with the Japanese News and English channel. Late last night, North Korea launched an attack on Japan. While the attack was thwarted, the government is advising people to take precautions as they navigate a potential conflict between the two countries.
It was Kim. I knew he had a hand in this.
Hello, friends. I have found the other friends.
Yo, what's up, everyone?
Which way to the dumpsters?
Donald, in the future, can you make sure you say platonically before saying you love me? The other way leads to, confusion.
Oh, hey, guys.
Is that my phone? I guess service is back.
Barack, get your ass to Kanazawa Station immediately.
Excuse me? Who is this?
It's the personification of fear. Now hurry the fuck up.
Hi guys, this is me, Todd. Rob, George, and I are at the train station, but George is in the bathroom currently.
Thanks, Todd, but I didn't need that information.
Oh, sorry. Anyway, we were briefly held prisoner in North Korea, but Kim saved us, and now we have to... Actually, I don't know what we have to do.
Give me that, you idiot. This is Rob again. We need to destroy that evildoer Bill Clinton and save the world. But the bullet train is down, so we need a ride back to Tokyo, where we'll plan our mission.
That might be a problem, considering we're in Okinawa at the moment.
Why the fuck would you go to Okinawa? Their pizza is terrible.
That sounds like Rob. What's he asking you?
I don't know. It's something about Bill, and he's saying we need to save the world or something.
Saving the world? Well, that seems right up our alley, boys.
What? But how are we supposed to save the world?
With the power of friendship.
That is the main idea of shonen manga. Okay, let's do it.
This sounds important, so I'm on board too.
The world is where trash comes from. Naturally, I'll help save it.
Wow, you all agreed way too fast. But if Bill's involved, the world will need saving. What about you, Joe?
Life is meaningless without Aoki-sensei.
Fabulous. Joe is on board and I just know the Fugees are too.
We never said that.
Then it's all up to you, Barack. Shall we save the world?
Yeah, fuck it. Let's save the world. Rob, we're in.
Who said you were getting a choice?